What's poppin', y'all? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Shades by Slay, and today we'll be doing a up-to-date makeup routine, kind of giving a little fall theme, pretty colors. So if you guys are interested, like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into it. All right, y'all, so let's get started. Something I didn't used to do before that I do now, I go in with a translucent setting powder, and Laura Mercier is like one of the best setting powders ever. You want to go in, and then you want to get a powder puff, and you want to dot your eyebrows. I really don't know what it do, but literally it just kind of makes the pencil go on a little bit smoother. And you just want to dot it just a little bit. Doing my eyebrows, I go in with Benefit's 24-hour brow pencil. This literally like shapes my brows perfectly, seamlessly, and it's 100%. I recommend. And you're just going to go and you're going to fill in your brows right up under here. I usually do it with the base of my brow and I outline it. And like I said, literally with the setting powder, it just helps it grip that much more. Now with the front, you don't want it to look super blocky, so we're just gonna do it lightly. A light shade. You don't want to do it super crazy. You want to go in with the light hand and just do it barely. Now with the other side of the pencil, which is your spoolie, you want to just drag it here. And that's what's going to give it that ombre effect. It's not going to look like you just blocked it all at the top. We don't want Minecraft brows. Definitely not. So you're just going to get it. And then you can even go back in. After we do the brows, we're always going to shape it up. So just trust the process. And you could always go in and make it a little darker. It's just solely up to you. But just remember to go back in. And just brush it. Now we're going to do the same thing for the other side. All right, so I know it looks like I got a unibrow, which I don't. I do, but I don't. So we're going to go in with Tarte Shape Tape. This is a concealer, and we're going to go in and we're just going to clean up our brows. What I usually do, I just get the spoolie itself, and then I just go right up under my brows and do the same for this side. Now, when I do my eyeshadow, I usually use concealer as the base to make the eyeshadow pop, so that's what I'm going to do. So now you're just going to get a flat tip brush, something like this, or something that's thinner, and you're just going to go right up under your brows, and you're just going to pull down the concealer. This is going to shape your brows. And you want to take your time because you want to make sure that your brows are like perfect. So just go in and take your time. You can always add more. So that is the rule of thumb. Don't add too much in the beginning because you can always go back and add more. Now you see how this brow is like defined. We're going to do the same thing for the other side. Now this part is totally up to you. Some girlies go back in and add the concealer over here. I usually don't do that, but what I am going to do, I am going to add more concealer to cover these dark circles, and also use the concealer as a base, as a primer for my eyeshadows. Now that that's all blended out, I am going to skip to my face. I am going to use the No Problem primer, and this is by Touch in Souls. I really like it. It does go on as like a water base, so it is very liquidy. I don't know, I just like liquid when it comes to doing my base. I don't know, it just makes me feel like my face is hydrated. So I'm going in with this primer, and then we're going to let this dry a little bit. We're going to let it sink into our pores. So now that our primer has set into our face, we are going to go in with the Makeup by Mario Skinless Foundation. And this is like a go-to foundation. It was a bit pricey, but 10 out of 10 I recommend. And then you're going to get a foundation brush, and you're just going to blend it in. When doing foundation, you don't want to put it up under your eye, because you want your concealer to go there. And you don't want to have like a buildup, because it makes it cakey. So then we're just going to spread out our foundation on our face. Do the same thing for the other side. And again, when doing makeup, trust the process. And we're just going to blend it in. Another step that I'm going to do, what I haven't been doing, I am going to go in with the color corrector, because lately my under eyes have been super dark. And we're just going to go in with the color corrector just to cancel out some of that discoloration. And we're going to use the Huda Beauty Fox filter. And we're just going to put a little bit goes a long ways. Just a little bit up under our eye. And we're going to let that sit for a little bit. Well, we're going to blend it out, and then we're going to let it sit for a little bit. We are just color correcting our dark circles. And you don't want to add too much, because what's going to happen is you're going to end up putting too much concealer over it. And we don't want too much concealer. Okay guys, now that we done blended that out and let it sit for a little bit, we are going in with our concealer. This is Thread Beauty. This is the concealer in the shade 50. And when I'm doing my under eye, I like to go in with the lighter shade just to give it that bright eye effect. I usually, when I go out in public, if I do wear makeup, I'm going with the more neutral toned concealer, but sometimes I just like that bright under eye. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to put it on the bridge of my nose. Put some up here. And we're going to let this sit just for a little bit. What I learned about this process, I used to like rush and hurry up and blend out my concealer and just try to hurry up and do it. But with this process, you want to take your time. You want to blend it out soft, and you want to let it sit for a little bit just to kind of melt into your skin. But this process, you absolutely want to go soft. You don't want to just, oh, let me hurry up. No, this is like a slow and steady wins the race type of thing. And just blend it out, because once it comes to contour, it's just going to blend out so perfect. And we're just doing light taps up under the eye. So now that I'm done blending out my concealer, I'm going to go on with my contour. And the contour that I love to use is the Rare Beauty. This is the On the Horizon bronzer stick, and it treats me well. So I'm just going to contour the cheeks, like my cheekbone. I don't want to bring it all the way down and do all that grungy looking stuff, because it's going to come out muddy. So my cheekbone is here, and I'm just going to go up, and I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. And when blending, you want to blend going up. Pull it up. Don't bring it down, because that's also what's going to make it look grungy and muddy. And we all know that we do not want muddied makeup. It just doesn't look well. And what I usually use to blend out my contour, I usually use like an angled brush, because literally it's just going to sit on your cheekbone. It's just, I don't know, it's just shaped perfectly for your cheekbone. And I'm just gonna blend going up. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. Now that we blended out our contour, I'm just going to go in and I'm going to add a little bit right up under my eyes. And then guys, we want to contour our nose as well, but I like to do this kind of before. And then we're going to go right up under where I contoured my cheekbone. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to do my nose. I just like to go on the bridge of my nose. I know I have a small nose, so I just like to go on the bridge of my nose and then add like a little shape here and a little bit there. And then we're just going to blend it out. When blending out my nose, I like to go in with the brush that's like this. I don't know why. This is the Morphe E15 brush, and I'm just going to blend out my nose. And I just start, and then I drag it and pull it up here. This is going to give you like the ultimate definition for your nose to your brow area. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. Now that I'm done blending that area, I'm just going to add a little bit of powder to my nose to set it. And then I'm going to go back and go right next to where I contour my nose, just to give it more definition up in this area. Okay, so now that we did that, we do want to bring warmth back to our face. So then we're going to go in with our Brownie palette by Beauty Bakery, and we're just going to add a little bit more warmth back to our face. And I'm doing this right before I do my blush. So my favorite go-to blush is the Rare Beauty blush, and this is like my favorite. Use a little bit, I can't say. So I just usually do like 2 dots, and then I just go back and just build it up if I need to. When doing makeup, it's always good to do less first, because if you do more, you can't take it away, obviously. But if you do less, you can always add to. And I'm just going to get a brush that's like this. And this is the Morphe M554. And we're just going to dot it. As you can see, it is pigmented. So you just want to dot it. Break it down. And then we're going to blend out the other side. And so we can build this side up, because I think I added more to the other side than this side. And also, once you add your powder over this, it's also going to kind of like make it more subtle. So that's what we're going to do next. Just add a little bit more, and then we're going to go in and add our powder. So now we kind of blurred it out and made it more subtle. So now we're going to go in and we're just going to bring more warmth to our face. All right, guys, so remember we did our primer for our eyes. We don't need a primer for our eyes because we already used concealer. So now I'm going to go in with Be Perfect's Carnival 3 palette, and we are going to do a pretty look on our eyes. So I'm not going to do anything like over the top. I'm just going to do like a pretty subtle look. And as always, you want to go in and you want to start out right in the dent of your eyes, just to kind of blend it out. And then this is going to be a dark color, and this up top is going to always be a lighter color because you want to transition it as such. Circular motions. Now you want to go in and you want to use a lighter color. And then now you want to do a lighter, even a more lighter shade than that shade. And I'm going to go in with like an orange just to give it that pop. And now I'm just going back with that first shade and I'm just darkening up what was already there. And as you can see, the transitions from dark to light. And we're doing something basic. So now I'm just going to go in with a little glitter, a little shimmer. And we're just going to pack that on to our eyelid. This is definitely giving like latte warm vibes. Now I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Now that we're done blending out our eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the ABH eyeliner, and y'all, I love like a long wing. So you already know my wings are like super dramatic. And this eyeliner, I love the tip. It really helps to kind of glide on to the lid. I prefer this over the pencil. I don't know. See how easy, quick that was? It was easy. Now I'm just gonna do it to the other side. Hold on, let's add some more. And you don't want to go in with your eyeliner a lot on your tip because that will mess you up. Just try to do a little bit at a time. Remember, you can always go back and add more. But if you put too much, it's going to look crazy. So I can see that this side is higher than this. So I'm just going to go in and just make it a little higher. Y'all, I literally go through eyeliner a lot because I love, like, if I don't have nothing else, I'm going to have on my eyeliner. All right, so now that we're done with that, we're going to add some lashes. So these lashes, this is new to me. I ordered off Amazon, and they are Zigne. These are like the cat eye eyelashes, and we're just going to try them out. And I think it was like $10. It was very affordable. Let me open it so you guys can kind of get a better look. So here's like a better look at them. They have a lot of different ones. So I'm just going to choose a random one. So the lash glue I've been using lately is the Duo Strip Lash Adhesive. And when I tell y'all this thing, it freaking dries so fast. By the time you put it on, it's like, it's time to put the lashes on. So I don't even put them on the other one. I just do it one step at a time. And these lashes aren't too bad. I don't know. I guess they're fine. All right, so I'm going to put the other one on. And we're going to see how they look. I don't know. I guess they don't look too bad. I'm just not used to it. So now that we've done our lashes, I'm going to just add the color to the bottom of my eyelashes so that it just look seamlessly. So y'all just give me a minute. Okay, guys. So I did add the color to the bottom of my eyelids. But now I'm going to go on with Milk Makeup. This is their Kush mascara. And I am literally like obsessed with it. Like, this is, they sent me like a bigger one and I don't even want to open it. I just want to use this because I'm telling you, this is like the best eyeliner ever. And I'm sorry y'all if I sound stuffy. I am getting over a cold, so. But this literally is just like the freaking best. And I don't know, how do you guys feel about the cat eye eyelashes? I mean, I don't know, I'm just not used to it. But I think they just have to grow on me, y'all. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do like a big PR unboxing because I have so much stuff so much PR, like so much PR. So this is the look. Now we're gonna go in and we're gonna do our lips. Stay with me, y'all, stay with me. This Fenty Icon Velvet Lipstick literally has me in a chokehold. Like, literally has me in the chokehold. Hold on, guys, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So this is the Fenty Icon Velvet Lipstick. This is the shade Breadwinner. And when I tell y'all, this is just like, it do what it needs to be done. And I just outline it. And then here's the trick, y'all. After I outline it, I go on with the concealer. It's kind of hard to talk and do this at the same time. And now I'm going to go in with the concealer to just kind of lighten it up. And then you can get a brush, a flat brush, and then just to place down your concealer. Put it on my hand. And see, it's all about placement. Wherever you want it to go, just put it there. And if you can see how it's already kind of blended out. Now I'm going to go on with my Kilowatt lip gloss, and I'm just glossing it up. This is the final look. Now you want to do a setting spray just to keep everything intact. I'm going to go on with Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. And we just want to set it. Let it cool off. This is the full look after the setting spray.